Hi, I'm Todd Hoffman and I'm the VP of Engineering here with Schulte Industries. We're here at Ag in Motion today and we're going to show a little bit and talk about the new DHX-600 SoilStar. It's a disc harrow, and the reason we developed it was the crops today, you're getting a lot of really fine straw and a whole lot of chaff with the higher yielding crops, and that is creating a bit of a mat, which is the air is hard to penetrate the soil with that mat there. So the soil's staying a lot cooler in spring and wetter underneath. So, and the heavy harrows don't seem to be as effective as they used to be in managing the straw now that there's more chaff, and like I said, it's cut a lot shorter. So on our farm we saw a need for it, so this is what we developed. We'll just run through some of the features and we'll start here at the hitch. Compared to a heavy harrow, the hitch always has positive hitch weight, even in transport position. So no more negative hitch weight, there's always a positive hitch load on it. We have some easy reference hydraulic slots for storage. Coming back along here, it has the connection system for the wing links. We've gone away from the traditional cables because they always stretch and sometimes hook and come unloose, and that can cause a lot of damage out there in the field when the wing swings back. So we've gone to a hydraulic system. So this here is a safety pin. It's not that you necessarily have to use it, but I like to have a little bit extra safety. So in field position, you take this and you put it up here and it overlaps this hook. So even if something happens where this wants to unhook, the pin's in the way and it cannot come unhooked, you're 100% safe during field operation. Going back along over here, we have a nice big link here where it hooks up to the wing. It's greasable, and another big feature is the wing tubes and the center section tube. It's a 12 by 12 3/8 wall tube because we need the weight for the double row of Coulters that are on this disc harrow, which we'll talk about right away. So we thought we may as well build it in the frame and make it extra robust. We'll look at what makes the heart of the machine. We have a traditional 5-bar heavy harrow, 5/8 26-inch tines with a wear tip. So they're fully adjustable. You can see the spring there. You can adjust the down pressure on the harrows, and there's a cylinder in the back to adjust the angle on the go. And here we have what makes really the big difference out in the field. We have a double row of Coulters. They're an 8-wave Coulter, 2 1/4 inches wide. It's a 20-inch disc on a flat bar shank to get a little more ground following capabilities. And it's a service-free hub, no service required, but if they do happen, something happens, they are rebuildable. They're fully rebuildable, not like the more traditional service hubs that are out there today. So you can raise and lower the Coulters, and just use the harrows if you want. Raise the Coulters, just use the harrows, or you can put the Coulters down. Now the Coulters are designed to go into the ground 1 inch, 2 inches, something like that. So we're trying to get a nice mixture of that top 1 or 2 inches of layer of that chaff and straw and ground. So you mix that up, and that helps the air penetration, you know, in spring to help get warm the soil faster and dry it out if necessary, and you can get onto the field sooner. Also, mixing that top layer of chaff and straw with the ground, it helps to promote weed seed growth, so you get a good flush of weeds in the springtime before your burn off before seeding. This tube as well, this 12 by 12 main tube, you can fill it with water if you need extra penetration force for the disc. So you can add filling the tubes, add about 3,000 pounds per wing. Just make sure you empty them before winter, otherwise you'll have a round tube. Here you can see the adjustable harrow cylinder. They're all phased together, so you can adjust the angles of the tines on the go. They go from 35 to 90 degrees. Here's your depth stop for your discs. So you just adjust that. It's a one-place depth stop for your discs. So this wheel on the outside here, it's a bit of a gauge wheel. It's not meant to run on the ground during use. You run it 1 inch or 2 above. It's just to pick up the wing, like if you're going through some really bad ditches, or you turn too close to the road ditch or something. Otherwise, the whole load of the wing will go onto only a few of the shanks, and you can overload the shanks. So that gauge wheel is just there to help pick up the end and carry it for a few seconds while you go through that uneven ground. The outside wing wheel is in this position for field operation. Once this thing, you flip the whole thing up like a standard heavy harrow into transport, and then there's a cylinder and you flip this wheel, and then you just drive ahead and you're in transport position. And then to unfold it, you just turn this wheel with the hydraulics about 10 degrees and you back up and you're your disc harrow will pop right open. You get it so it's about straight across, and you finish turning the wheel, and then you can let the machine down.